This is ECE Digital Signal Processing Homework 5, Problem 7. Match the pole zero diagrams on the next page with the frequency responses on page following that. Note that the scale on the frequency response plots is in fractions of pi. Firstly, we need to know what is the scale on the frequency response. Let's take pole zero diagram 4 as example. If there is point on the circle and the distance between 0 and this point is a norm A. Distance between the point and the pole is B. Then the scale of the frequency response is normally A over B. Yes. So let's first look at the pole zero diagrams 2, 4, 2 and 4, yes. From the image we can get for the figure 2, when omega is equals pi, the frequency response got the maximum. Had the maximum. And for the figure 4, when omega equals 0, it has a maximum. So the corresponding frequency response is obviously this is 4. And for the pole zero diagrams, 4 is 2. Now let's look at the pole zero diagram 1 and 3. For the pole zero diagram 3, if omega equals pi over 2 or minus pi over 2, it has the maximum value. Yes, here and here. And these two values are the same. So it has two peaks. And it's when the omega equals pi over 2 and the minus pi over 2. So obviously the corresponding frequency response plus is 5, because it has pi over 2 when it has the maximum. And for the pole zero diagram 1, the shape is almost like the pole zero diagram 3, but just when the magnitude of frequency response reaches the maximum, the omega is about pi over 4 or minus pi over 4. So the corresponding frequency response is 1. Now let's move on to pole zero diagram 5 and 6. Because let's look at the 6. Because for the 6, the poles are all 0. And there are 2 zeros. So we can get when omega equals these two angles, the magnitude of frequency response reaches the minimum instead of maximum. So obviously the corresponding frequency response is 3. And for the pole zero diagram 5, it has three poles. So it has 3 peaks. Considering this image is just half period of the signal, and it's also symmetric about the y-axis, so it actually has 3 peaks like this. Yeah. So the corresponding frequency response is 6. That is the solution to the question 7.